to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Razabane for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. She ended 2022 with a smile with me, and she's starting 2023 with a smile with me. Caroline Dubois. Caroline, firstly, how are we doing?
I'm very good, thank you. You know, busy, and I'm excited to be back out again.
Last time I spoke to you, you said you was tired, you needed a break, it was a busy year. How was that break?
It was enjoyable, you know. I had a good 2 weeks off, no training, it was fun. Did a few things, went a few places, it was fun, I enjoyed it for sure.
When you kind of almost look back now at 2022 and those, you know, you were probably one of the most busiest fighters in the boxer stable without a doubt. How do you kind of reflect back on your kind of progress so far?
Grateful, you know, I'm grateful. It's a blessing to be out so much. As an amateur, I was out and I was busy, and thankfully I've been able to replicate that as a pro. So I'm thankful to Boxing Sky for giving me the opportunities to be on such big cards, fighting all the time, and that's what we want to do. We're boxers, we want to fight.
Well, what do we know about your opponent? I know there's been a pull-out last minute, so there's been a replacement, not ideal in terms of preparation, but I know your mindset still focused on being the best you. So what do we know about the new opponent?
So what it was, we got two pull-outs. The first one, obviously, the Argentinian who fought Terry Harper. I was looking forward to that one. And then she pulled out, I think, 2 weeks ago, and we were like, okay. So they put in another 5-0 Argentinian who's never been beat. She got 2 knockouts. She was big, strong game, and I was excited for that. I was like genuinely excited to step in the ring with her and beat her up. But obviously she pulled out, and now I've got... she pulled out this week, I think, so we had a last-minute replacement. It's either her or I'm not fighting, so I'm just grateful to be getting back in the ring again. And every time I step in the ring under the lights, it's a learning experience. You know, I'm going to be learning how to cope under the pressure, get more comfortable in the ring, and you know, it's the ones that you overlook that can slip you up. So I'm going to be going into this 100%. I've had a great training camp, so I'll be ready for it.
I spoke to Ben Shalom and he said he struggles so hard with yourself and Adam and trying to find the right opponents, because he doesn't want to throw you in the deep end just yet. He wants you to have this learning fight, but he goes, they're so hard to come by.
I need them. I need those learning fights. You know, I need those. I'm supposed to be an 8-rounder. I need those 8-rounders, those 6, 7, 8-rounders. I need them. So when I do step up and I'm fighting world champion beaters, I'm ready for it. So I'm excited for those moments, and it's going to get there. This is just one slip up in the road, and I'm looking forward to the next one where I'll be stepping up against a good opponent. Hopefully we can get who we were supposed to fight previously.
I know trying to get to that world title is the goal and ambition, and it's not going to be too far away because the ladies divisions are a lot more smaller in terms of men. But how much of a challenge is it for you now for this year to have a world title maybe by the end of the year?
It's definitely a challenge. It's something a goal I've set out for myself. I've aimed high, you know. I said I want a world title by the end of this year, or at least be fighting in a position where the next one is going to be a world title. So I've set the goal high, but that's what I want to do, you know. Aim for the sky and you'll hit the stars. So I'm excited.
I know you talk about having those rounds and those 6 and 7 round fights, but when you're blasting your opponents out like you are over the last couple of fights, is it hard to get those learning fights? Is it almost going to be a matter of you're going to have to just learn while you're there at the top level?
I'm learning in the gym. I feel like if you're stepping into a fight and you're learning to be there, then you got it wrong. I'm learning in the gym. Every time I'm sparring hard people who are giving me the rounds. But obviously it's important to do that as a professional as well. And I think when the time comes, I'll be ready. And when I'm in there against a girl who's tough, strong, who can take everything I throw at her and maybe give some back, I think that's when, you know, that'll be my moment to shine.
How many fights this year?
5.
Another busy year.
Another 5 fights. Obviously leading on like a rolling stone from last year, keep the momentum going and build a big name for myself, hopefully.
Absolutely. I just want to go back to the weekend. We saw a couple of epic fights. Obviously Elisa Bongana was in there, and a fantastic fight, undisputed champion. We had Amanda Serrano in there, undisputed champ again. Just reflect on what you saw from both ladies.
I was actually genuinely so excited for this card. Obviously, we had the mains, the co-main and the main, which are mega undisputed fights, and I was really excited for that. But just the fact that there were so many good fighters, female fighters, I was just genuinely excited for the card. And it didn't disappoint. You know, Amanda Serrano, we all know what she brings. She brings action, she brings pace, she brings fitness and grit and will. And Erica brought that as well. So it was a great fight. I really enjoyed watching it. I love Alicia's fight. She showed so much skill. Her head movement, her lateral movement was great. Obviously, she's got the power, and we saw that. And that's something that's always talked about in female boxing. If they got the power, if they got the strength, and she's bringing a different element to female boxing. So I'm enjoying that as well. And I'm just looking to see what they can do with the sport as well. Hopefully, her and Michaela can get on with a rematch. I'd love to see that one. And I'd love to see her and Katie Taylor have a go as well.
The fight that's announced now is Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor in May. Obviously, that was war, with what Amanda put through on Saturday night. She had a few cuts as well. Do you think she'll be physically ready for May 20th? It's gonna come around very quickly.
Yeah. The good thing about Amanda, she is always in the gym. You can tell that about her character. She's always in the gym. So I feel like it will be good for her if she can take a week off, at least. If she can take that week off, it'll be a good recovery. But I know she loves to. She's a gym bug, she'll want to be back in the ring. So I don't think it should be too much of a problem. I do think she has to go about the fight a different way from the first one to make it more decisive. And I wish her nothing but the best.
How's big brother Daniel?
He's very good, thank you. He's just waiting for the next date.
Obviously, I know he had that kind of injury to his knee. Is he, I'm guessing, out of the gym, just doing rehab and just getting ready and recovering?
He's recovering, and he'll be back in the gym before no time, to be honest.
We know Usyk Fury is going to be announced imminently. I think the date they've got penciled to April 29th. But do you? I know you have faith and trust in your brother, but do you feel like he's ready to jump in the ring with Usyk if Usyk still had the belt and the mandatory was called?
What do you mean?
Meaning, obviously, he has to fight Fury first.
Oh, you think he'll lose to Fury?
I'm not saying.
You just said it.
I said if he still has the belt.
You said it. No, that's cool. I feel like 100% Daniel's there. Obviously, timing is everything, and I feel like God has a plan for everything. You can say, "Oh, I'm ready now. And if God is with you, He'll direct you. And when you're thrown in the moment, you'll be ready for it. So I feel like whenever the fight happens, Daniel will be ready for it.
I've got a tap on the shoulder. That means the press is getting underway. Caroline, appreciate a bit of your time. Let's catch up with you later on this week. Weigh in on Friday, and then obviously, fight night Saturday night.
100%. Can't wait.
Caroline Dubois, IFL TV. Thank you very much.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something. Completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.